Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the brand new Gauntlet player here, ISO Joe Johnson, how to get him, and how to win more Clutch Time Online games to give yourself the best chance possible to try to grind for ISO Joe. This Joe Johnson card is a card who is not going to be attainable for 75, 80, maybe 90% of the community. A lot of people are not going to be able to get this Joe Johnson card, and if that's you, that's totally okay. If you just know that it's not very realistic for you to win 15 Clutch Time Online games in a row, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you can win 15 in a row, you're obviously going to get Diamond Joe as well as this Gauntlet Diamond Shoe, which isn't really a huge reward by any means, but it's not easy to do by any means. But I'm kind of here to hopefully give y'all a picture of how best to do it, to give yourself the best chance possible to do it. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say it's going to be easy, because I obviously don't think it is. It's going to be a very sweaty mode right now. Gonna have a lot of sweats in here. The question is mainly lineup building. I think lineup building can be tough, but you want to make sure you have spacing, unless you're using like Wilt or Shaq. I think you want to have 5 guys on the court who can space the court. If you want to use Wilt and Shaq and that's who you're comfortable with, that's totally fine. I understand. When I look at this team, honestly, I'm trying to think of like the best way to do this in a semi-budget way, but also maintain a good squad. Obviously, I urge Chris Bosh, so you could use him at the 4. Giannis the 5 is incredible, but I think I will go with cheaper, easier to attain 5 for this game. Play somebody like Cliff Robinson. At the 3, I could again go with one of the most expensive top cards. I honestly think Andre Kirilenko is fine. I mean, he's actually great. I love that AK card, and I will include him. He's a little bit of a cheaper version. And then at the 2, I could go with my free card reward in Brandon, or I could go with Paul George. I think I'll just go with the free card reward. This is a team with a couple free cards, and then Donovan Mitchell, who's like $9.99 for that pro pass, and then AK is like 100 KMT. This is not a crazy team at all, an unattainable team or anything like that, although if you didn't get Brandon Roy or Chris Bosh, they are now gone. But you don't have to have the best team in the game. You mainly just want to have spacing. You want to have ball handlers. I got Donovan Mitchell and Brandon Roy, both of whom I'm very comfortable with as ball handlers, and AK also has an 86 ball handle. He can time burst as well, so if I need him as a tertiary ball handler, he can do that as well. I have defense on the court. AK is a truly elite lock. Donovan Mitchell and Brandon Roy are both decently good on the defensive end. My B-Roy is juiced up a little bit with a couple extra badges, including clamps and stuff like that, so he's going to be a pretty solid defender. And then power forward and center can both stretch the floor and shoot the ball, which is exactly what I want, unless I'm using Wilt or Shaq. And I could throw Wilt in here and play more of a pick and roll style offense with Wilt if I wanted to, but right now I think I'm going to go with this style of team, and we're going to hop into this game and just see what we can do, talk about what you can do to succeed in Clutch Online. So let's hop into it. Let's try to get ourselves a win, and let's talk about how you can improve and do better and win more games at Clutch Online. Okay, this is funny. I matched up against Benchy. He's a competitive player, one of the better players on Xbox, I think he's on PlayStation actually, but he's a competitive player, very good player, and he has one of the best teams in the game. He's got SGA, Paul George, Giannis, Chet, all those types of dudes. Kawhi. This is an absolutely incredible team with one of the better players on this game, legitimately. I talk about some of the people that I play sometimes, but Benchy's a legit sweat. Like, he is a legitimately really good player. So if I could win this game, this is proof right here that you do not need the best team in the game to succeed by any means. He's just going to try to reach on me immediately. I can just tell that's how he's trying to play with defense with Kawhi. Trying to get through the screen here, attack downhill. We'll throw our slip, and Cliff Robinson slips behind him and dunks the ball. Let's go. Cliff Robinson gets a little bit of a mismatch, gets himself a standing dunk. That's a solid start to the game. We're gonna have to see what he can do defensively, obviously, and obviously what Chris Bosh could do defensively as well, but we'll do the best we can and see what happens. That's a deep 3 with SGA. Not a terrible shot, but not a great one either. His white home, why are both of our uniforms white? I think I'm wearing the white. I think he's wearing white uniforms when he's not supposed to be. Good defense. Let's go. Good D by AK. He gets a contest, and we get ourselves the board. The thing about Clutch Online specifically is take what the defense gives you. That is the most important thing in this mode. It's not 24-second shot clock or 15-second shot clock anymore. It's now 24. So you have more time to run your offense. But just take what the defense gives you. Do not try to force a 4-pointer every single play. Play smart. Make the right pass. Make the right read. Make the right shot. And hopefully live with the results. If you don't win, that's okay. I mean, you're going to go up against really good players in this event. As y'all can see by me literally going up against a competitive player in my first game as I'm trying to demonstrate what to do, basically. But I don't exactly know what to tell y'all about that one, to be honest. Catch, chill, back inside to Bosh, or to Chet, I should say. No, to Bosh, yes. And Bosh is going to post hook. Yup, let's go. That was actually not that bad of a shot either. I feel like that was definitely makeable, but it is what it is. Contest PG, watch the back door. Well, yo. bad defense. That's totally my fault. He missed it. Let's go. We get ourselves lucky, and he misses one of them. This white uniform thing is kind of annoying. It's kind of hard to tell who is who, to be honest. Good defense. He played that really well. X-switched it and everything, but I still throw the slip past him. SGA doesn't steal it. We have a 6-2 lead. As y'all can see, I'm not forcing threes. I'm taking twos. Taking twos is one of the most important things on us. Oh, shoot. Didn't guard the pop. That's just bad defense. That's totally my fault. I could have stepped up there and stepped out, and I just played too low. Good shot, though. As y'all can see, I am getting big time sweated right now, so which is totally fine. I don't have any problems with it at all. But nice fade. That's a great shot by Donovan Mitchell, and I hit it. That's a competitive level shot right there. I'm not gonna lie. Came off that screen, knew he was gonna X-switch it, but Nelson knew he was playing low, so I had open space, and we pulled the 3 and knocked it down. Wall up on the inside here. Switch this back. Get back to him. Good. Now get back. Oh, what are you doing, AK? Need you to get out there and contest. Oh, we got the board. Let's go, Chris Bosh. Kind of just bumped Giannis off the spot, and we got ourselves the board. 9-5 lead right now. Swing it over to B-Roy. Got the ball in the hands of my playmakers, and I want to see them try to make some plays. Let's get back here. Let's get back to this pick and pop here, and between the legs, fade for me. Oh, that's a great move. Come on, B-Roy. Let's go. That was no, I'm dogging him right now. That was a great move. That's a tough shot, though. 20-something%. Probably don't want to force too many threes like that. That was a little bit of a front run type shot, if that makes sense. I don't know if y'all know what I mean by that, but that's a good shot as well. SGA. SGA is so good. That is still the best point guard in the game, in my opinion. And this has been a really good game so far. I mean, we're doing a good job of taking exactly what the defense gives us, and that's about it. Like, not forcing anything, and that's all we can really do. But attack the rim here. We beat a baseline, and Donovan Mitchell gets downhill to the rim, gets around that X-switch again, and we are just hooping on offense. We have a 6-point lead with 1:48 left. Just don't want to give up threes at all, if at all possible. Rotate here. We're good. We'll give up the 2. That's fine. Good dunk. I'll live with it. Space the floor. 1:40 left. If we can keep scoring, we are in a really good spot here. Gonna go pick and pop here. Same side burst away and attack the baseline. Catch. Pump fake. Let's run the pick and roll. Quick, slip. Cliff Robinson. What was that, bro? He didn't. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get up I don't know what Cliff Robinson is doing right now. My offense this possession has been an atrocity, and I don't wind up scoring. That's tough. Oh, steal. Dang, I need you to steal that though. We had that one on the steal. I'm not gonna lie. Good defense here. Watch him with SGA again. Switch it. I can't get base back. This is a tough game. This is a really tough game. Obviously going up against, like I said, a competitive player. So it is what it is. I don't have a problem with it. I wanted to say I wanted to show you can win without having the best team. What the? I didn't shoot that. Oh, I just got screwed. Ooh, I did not shoot that. That was a pump fake, and they made me shoot that ball. I don't know what you want me to do about that, to be honest. Cliff Robinson is just not quite. Oh, good D. He gets an anchor stop. Let's go. Cliff Robinson walled up just enough and got himself a pretty clutch stop, to be completely honest, on Giannis. Let's go. Good stuff here. Come off the screen. Let's fade for me. I need to hit this. This is a clutch, important shot. B-Roy. Let's go. Brandon Roy is making plays right now, knocking down a fade, and he is absolutely hooping. 5-point lead, 30 seconds left. This should be a win. I'm not going to lie. Good defense here. Wall up, click on. Yep. No 3 balls. No 3 balls. He's going to try to take advantage of the play take. I'm sure he is, but we're going to help down. That's a tough shot, and if he hits it, he hits it. I'm not going to lie. And we're going to win this game. Good stuff. I'm telling y'all, you don't need the best team in the game to win. I am not exaggerating when I say that. And yeah, we got ourselves a win against a competitive player, one of the better players this year. This is one of the few guys who's actually like wagering in the My Team community and stuff. So winning this game is definitely pretty fun. This is a great game for us, and a really good showing that you don't need the best team in the game to compete. Just take what's open to you. Don't force things. Get your offense going. Be flexible. Run smart defense. I didn't even talk about defensive settings, but defensive settings are a big part of this as well. And offensive settings on offense, I got my freelance on. It's my 5-out freelance. On defense, I got all my regular defensive settings on. You can adjust for specific players. Run what you like, but I do have a video on my defensive settings if y'all want to check that. And we get ourselves a really impressive win, to be completely honest. Brandon Roy was great, but honestly, just a really well-rounded performance. AK had some defensive plays as well. And overall, we got ourselves a great win against a great player, and this is exactly what I wanted to showcase, to be honest, is that you can win without the best team in the game, even against a great team, because that guy had, Benchy had borderline arguably the best team in the game, so that you love to see. Glad we were able to get that win, though. 1-0 towards Joe Johnson. That was a fun game as well. Definitely a great showcase for the video that I wanted to demonstrate, really proves my point, I guess, at a very high level, which is something that I'm kind of cool with. So with that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy this video. I think I'm going to call it there. Hopefully helps y'all out a little bit. I didn't explain quite as much because I was more focused on trying to win, but it basically just boils down to taking what your opponents gives you, not forcing those 4-pointers, and then obviously making sure that you're just straight up solid offensively and defensively. Make your opponent work. Don't give up anything easy. Don't give up the wide open 3 especially, and just make your opponent work on both ends of the court. And if you can do that, you're going to win the vast majority of your games, and you don't really need every single best card in the game to do so. If you can build a super solid all-around squad using some free cards, some budget cards, and maybe 1 or 2 of your top cards, you can build a really good, well-rounded team without having every single top card, if that makes sense. And I think that's something that's a really important thing to showcase, is that you don't need every single top card, because sometimes people get frustrated when they go into games and they match up against every single guy has Giannis. They play Giannis 3 or 4 games in a row. They're annoyed because they don't have Giannis. It makes sense, but you don't need him to compete, and I think we just showcased that. So hopefully y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.